Hey guys, Bismoto. Just making a new video. Today I'm out on my new Honda Grom, the 2018. I got my microphone today, so this is basically just going to be a video to make sure my microphone's working okay. But yeah guys, I haven't made a video in a while because I lost my microphone. I went to for a bike ride, whatever, with some people, and I had my microphone mounted, well, I had my camera mounted on my handlebars and the microphone running to my helmet. And somewhere along the way I wasn't paying attention and must have got off the bike and got disconnected, whatever, and fell on the ground or whatever, just disappeared. So wasn't really looking for it, didn't even really think nothing about it, so that would probably be why I lost it. But yeah guys, the 2018 Grom is running like it should, runs just like my red 2014 Grom. Honestly, really no difference to me in how it rides or anything like that. The biggest deal to me that I think is kind of funny is you would think that Honda from 2014 knew their seats sucked, and you thought they would have improved on it, but instead I think they decided to play a joke on everybody and make an even worse seat than the 2014. The new seat makes you sit way forward, and it's just not very comfortable at all. I mean, I can't ride this bike for very long without everything starting to hurt. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking. You know, you're forced to sit way forward, where at least other Grom seat you can move back a little bit. I don't know. I really feel for Photogrammer who did his cross-country trip. You know, I can't even imagine. I have a hard time riding this thing for more than 2 hours. So I don't know. I gotta say this is probably my least. Oops. I gotta say this is my least most comfortable bike. They still got the horn pretty much where the blinker switch should be, and the blinker switch where the horn switch should be. So yeah, kind of weird. Yeah, the mirrors are useless on this. I think I'm going to definitely change over to the Honda Mini bars, just because these mirrors are worthless where they're at, and I think I'm going to put the bar end mirrors back on the Honda Minis, but I'm going to try it with maybe the stock mirrors on this bike. I don't know, we'll see. And obviously I probably should not have went this way. So let's see what this guy here is saying. Yeah, maybe I'm not allowed to go this way. I think I'm just going to loop back around. I'm just going to let him know. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to poop around. I'm just going to go back that way. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and wait for hours. I got to go to work pretty soon. So, and I don't want to interrupt these guys' work anyway, so let them do what they got to do. I got a nice way to go. It has some curves and stuff in it. A little different way than I normally go. But yeah guys, if you're looking for the Z190 motor, Pitster Pro says they have them in stock, but from my understanding they're not actually going to be getting them in until the 24th. So you may want to go ahead and get your pre-order in, because I guess that's what they're doing, is they're basically taking pre-orders. So if you want the Z190, now's your chance to get it. I was told that the newer motors are supposed to have some revisions to them to make them more dependable. I don't know if that's true or not, so don't quote me on that. But the motor is now being sold as a GXP or something like that. So just look for that on their site. It'll say 190cc motor with electric start. It's the same thing as a Z190, just I don't know, some odd reason they just changed the name. I don't know, maybe it's to slow down the sales so they don't run out of them right away. I have no idea. But yeah, Pitster Pro. Check them out if you're looking for a Z190. So, but geez, forgetting to shut off my blinker a lot lately. That's another problem with these little Groms is you look forward, you don't even look at your dash. You know, you're always looking out. You know, I was used to my bigger bike where the bike was longer and you always seen the light flashing. You know, unless you were really not observant at all. But I never had a problem remembering to shut that one off. But I was doing pretty good for a while. I don't understand why the hell all of a sudden I'm forgetting again. But whatever. I'll just make sure I always remember when I make a turn to hit the button. But yeah, guys, I used to drive this thing I used to drive my bikes to work every so often, but I think that's going to stop now because I was coming down Highway 50 and somebody was on W at the stop. They came up to the stop. They stopped. I couldn't see if they were looking both ways or not. But I was driving this Grom where the headlight is super bright. I don't know, you know. And they pulled out like right in front of me. I mean, I almost had to throw it in the ditch. I got lucky. I didn't run out of the road. But man, I had to like totally swerve over. And if I would have been another couple inches more forward when she did that, I would have totaled out my new bike. It's like they don't even look to see what's coming at them, or they're too drunk or something, because I get out of work at 12, so it might just be a bunch of drunks or whatever. But I think me riding to work at, you know, because I work nights, I think me riding my bike to work is gonna stop, just because there's too many drunks and I've ran into too many situations with people not paying attention at all. So I don't really want to get wiped out on my way home from work, that's for sure. But I've been noticing that a lot though, even with all my bikes, is it's like people look the way they're gonna turn, but they don't look at the traffic that's coming towards them, and then they pull out. It's like, what the hell, really? I've probably had, I would say probably in the last month, I probably had 6 people do that. I was going to a car show, same road, Highway 50. Going to a car show, they had a bowling alley out there towards Lake Geneva. And some lady, she's looking in the direction she's going to turn, and she doesn't look at the direction where I was coming from. And I seen that. I was watching her. So I slowed down, and sure enough, she pulled out right in front of me. I was like, unbelievable. Didn't even look my way at all. And I still had to turn to go around her. It was a double lane highway, so I had to go around her. And I'm like, what the hell, you know? But I don't know, guys. It's just getting really sketchy driving. I don't know if it's just these little bikes or what, but I mean, to me these bikes are not that little. They're still the same height as a full-size motorcycle. I mean, I always thought they were smaller, to tell you the truth. I thought they were lower and all this other stuff. But no, they're actually the same. They're actually the same height as a full-size motorcycle. This thing, the seat height on this was actually taller than my Honda Shadow Aero. So my Honda Shadow Aero, I could sit flat-footed. Like, I mean, I probably could on this too, but I had my knees bent, I should say, on my Honda Shadow Aero. And this bike, I'm pretty much straight-legged, flat-footed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, even with the seat being kind of crummy on this bike, I still like it. I still recommend it. The 2000, what is it, 17, 18, and now the 19 Groms, I still recommend them. It's just, I don't know, I mean, if you can deal with the seat, you know, it's okay. But I still like the seat better for the, I think, what years did they make them? 14 through 15, I think. I don't know. Maybe they made them longer than that. But the older Groms, the OG style, their seat is slightly better than this seat. But yeah, this new bike, it got it up to 60 miles an hour, about the same speed my old Grom is. It's not bad, you know. You think about it. My Z190s seems to be kind of happy at around 70 miles an hour. It's not pulling too hard, so it's only a 10 mile an hour difference. The Z190 will go quite a bit faster than 70. Fastest I had it up to was 78, and that was enough for me. That's when I stopped. On a little bike that just feels like you're really moving. So I am thinking about buying, maybe it's probably not going to be this year because I gotta pay off the little bit I still owe on this bike. But I still thinking about buying another Honda Shadow Aero again. The prices on those are pretty cheap. You can usually pick one of those up for about 2,500 bucks, and they're actually a really nice bike. I don't know, you know, if any of you guys own one or whatever, you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's really comfortable. It rides nice and smooth. Thinking about buying one of those. I'll still keep all the bikes I got, as far as I know anyway. If I was to sell a bike, it would probably be my red Grom, but I really don't want to. I kind of like it, so that's why I think I'm just gonna wait till next year to buy another full-size motorcycle. This year's winding down for us already. I probably only got like I got this month yet to ride, probably September, October, and then usually around November it starts getting too cold for me. You know, there's really no more nicer days out usually, so it's usually when I put my bikes away. On this Grom, if you guys see my other video, I told you guys about the license plate light being broke. The dealer finally gave me a new one. That was an adventure all itself. It was kind of funny. I drove all the way out there on my white Grom, you know, because that's the one, not my Grom, but my Grom clone, the white one. I drove that one out there because that's mostly highways and stuff out there I had to take to get out to Waukesha. So I have no trouble at all keeping up with traffic with that. Usually I'm actually ahead of traffic. So, but I drove that all the way out there, and they gave it to me in this big old giant box, you know, a big old box. And I'm like, well, where the hell am I going to put this thing, you know? So I ended up taking it out of the box. I shoved it in my pocket. Well, I'm riding home, and the damn thing fell out of my pocket. And I'm like, oh, great. You know, I was almost home. I'm like, I'm never going to find this thing. But I'm the type of person who, things like that bother the hell out of me. So I went back and tried to look for it. And I couldn't believe it. I found it. It was sitting on like the side of the road, you know, a little bit. And I cannot believe nobody ran it over or anything. It was just fine. So then what I ended up doing is I just stuffed it inside my shirt and drove home that way. and that way I knew I wasn't gonna lose it. So, but man, it was a long ride looking for that thing. I can't believe I actually seen it on the side of the road. I was like, wow, unbelievable. I didn't think I was gonna find it, and I thought if I did find it, it would have got ran over or whatever. But now my Red Grom's got that, it's got the, what do you call it, the trunk on the back now. So now I have a bike where I know if I'm going to be hauling something, I could take that bike. So that will work. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to let it go. Just remember what I said, guys. The Z190 is available by Pitster Pro now. It's sold as a, I don't remember what it is. It's GPX or something 190. It's pre-orders apparently. It doesn't say that on their website, but it says they're in stock. But from what I was told, they won't be in until the 24th of this month. So if you really want a Z190, now's your chance to get one. So get your pre-order in, I guess. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta get back home and get ready for work, unfortunately. And I will see you guys in the next video. And hopefully my mic worked. Take care, like, subscribe, and I hope to make another video for you guys soon. Bye.